Jack, are you going to do anything today?
Yeah, I'm just having to sit down for a minute.
Come on, babe, there's so much to do.
Alright, okay. I'll just finish my coffee and then I'll get on with it, alright? God, you're some slave driver, aren't you?
Yeah, and you better get used to it too.
Goodness me. Right. Wow. The farm's out of action for a little while. A couple of weeks, they reckon. So we are having to find ourselves other things to do. Now, as you could probably tell, the good lady's getting a little bit fed up now. So it's great, we got a lovely big house. And honestly, it's a really big house now. Tell you what, did you like my TV, by the way? Look at that. Look at that. Black Friday special. I love it. Not allowed to watch it though, but I do love it. So anyway, I've got to keep myself busy. Can't go to the farm, can't do any kind of main work. But I have a plan. I've got stuff that we can get on with, and it's gonna make the good lady happy. And hopefully she'll give me a bit of a break. Maybe she'll let me sit down and watch TV for a bit once I've done something. So I brought some of that stone back up here. Just kind of dumped it there. It's not a very neat pile, I'm not going to lie. And to be honest, that's probably not helping with her mood. It is a bit of a mess. But what I'm going to do, and we've got a couple of weeks now just to do some work around the house. And I'll tell you what, it needs it. It really needs it. So I'm thinking I just need to start with the kind of drive, to be honest. It's not particularly great. It's very tight. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I have just driven the tractor down, and as standard, the tractor will not be kind of coming in and out of here daily, but it is very, very tight, and it's just overgrown. It is pretty awful, if I'm honest. It is really bad. So this, I think I'm going to tackle that first of all. And I've brought the tractor with the bucket, and what I'm kind of hoping is, I'll start at one end, and I can just kind of scrape the ground with the bucket. Just take the very top layer off. Don't know what on earth I'm going to do with it, but I did bring the trailer out just in case. So yeah, scrape the top layer off. Try and get rid of all of these bushes and things. Hopefully that'll also level it out, because there is a bit of a dip there. I'm a bit concerned. If we get heavy rain, we're going to get a bit of flooding around here. You can always already tell that the ground is a little bit damp there in some areas. So yeah, I think that's going to make a huge amount of difference as well. I really do. And then there's this. Where do I even start? Where do I even start? I have got my strimmer, the one that I had back in Ballyspring. I forgot I had it, to be honest, but I have still got it. It might, if we're lucky, take out some of these big bushes, but at the same time, I'll just ram it with the bucket on the tractor if not. God, gotta be careful of that manhole cover there. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, quite a lot to do. I mean, to be honest, I might even need more than 2 weeks. And I'm not even going to look at the back garden for a minute. No way. I'm going to have to buy a lawnmower for that, I think. Some sort of push-along one, like a basic one. But for here and now, definitely just want to get on with this driveway. I think the entranceway as you're driving in towards the house, if that looked better, then straight away, I think, well, not like I can ever tell what kind of mood she's in, but I think that will make the good lady a little bit happier. Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I need to get on with it, really, don't I? Really nice day today as well. Really nice day. I think maybe rain is due, but we're just going to make the most of it for now. Doesn't seem too bad. Now, I did stop, put a little bit of fuel in this, just because I knew I would be using it for a little while. I reckon we just get straight on with it. Where do I even start? Where do I even start? Right, well that felt pretty good. Felt to me like it did a good job. Yeah, that's not bad, is it? That ain't bad at all. I couldn't get right up to the edge, you know. I didn't want to take the wall out, if I'm honest with you. But I did manage to scrape down just a layer. And it kind of, well, it's ripped out all those weeds, ripped out some bushes. I do have to think about where I'm going to start throwing all of this rubbish though. I've now got pretty much a full bucket full of mud. So I don't know where I'm going to start putting it. I'm going to have to start dumping it out somewhere, maybe in the corner, I don't know. But I'm happy with that. I think I need to spin around on the road and come back in down the other side. Yeah, that's not a bad job. I think Loretta's already going to be happy with that. I'm impressed with myself actually, if I'm honest. I'm really impressed with myself. Let's keep going. Okay, good. Right, well. It's doing a good job. Bucket's not quite wide enough to do it in two sections though. I'll have to go down the middle, get rid of all this grass out of the middle of it. Although I suppose it kind of adds character. I don't know. I think Loretta would prefer it if it was completely clear. And then all those stones back of the house, I think I'm just going to spread the whole lot all the way down this driveway. Yeah, I'd quite like to spend a little bit of money. Maybe even use some of those red bricks, if they're left over and if they're any good, and kind of get some sort of nice driveway done. A bit like the father-in-law, a bit like Paul's. Got quite a nice brickwork driveway. Looks really nice. Probably won't look as good as his, but I would quite like to do that. I think that would look very good, but not too bad. I've come right out to the road. Maybe I've gone a bit too deep, to be honest with you. But I'm sure I can level that out with some stones. I'm sure the local council won't mind. Hey, as long as Kevin Enfield doesn't find his way to my actual house, I should be alright. Probably get me done. Probably meant to have planning permission just to remove the weeds or something silly like that. I expect, knowing that bloke. Anyway, this is going alright. I am happy with progress so far. Pretty good. It's not bad. Only about an hour into the day. Loretta should be well pleased. I might get back in time to watch my favourite series on YouTube. You never know. Okay, I think for a minute I'm just going to have to dump all of this mud down here. I haven't really got anywhere else for it. And I'm not even going to get to this part yet, not for a day or two. I don't know what to do about these sheds either. That's got to go. It's got to go. And that dirty old bench there. Swing seat, I wouldn't dare swing on that. Probably end up killing myself. Alright, anyway. Pretty good, I think. So what I'm going to do now is just see if I can level that bit of driveway out a little bit. Yeah, so it's not so steep come the end of it. If I can smooth that out all the way down, I reckon we'll be ready just to stick a load of stone down. Yeah, I think that should be enough stone. Just a nice even layer all the way down the driveway. We will soon find out. Well, I don't think that has come out too bad. I managed to do it without damaging either of the neighbours' walls, which is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, look at it. I've had to go up it a few times. It's taken me a good, I don't know, another hour maybe, just to go up and down with the bucket. Trying to flatten it out really, but actually, it's pretty good. Stones don't look too bad. They're quite dusty. Maybe the rain will wash them off a little bit next time it rains. But yeah, I'm really happy. And I actually think Loretta will be as well. Not bad for a morning's work. Not bad. Now, that's one of about 50 things she's given me to do on my list. So, I'm going to go in and have a cup of tea. And then get on with the garden, I guess.
Jack,
Yeah?
you're milking drinking that cup of tea, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm just having a break watching a bit of telly.
Make sure you don't fall asleep, though.
Yeah, alright, no worries. Switch that off a minute. Slave driver today. Honestly, absolute slave driver. Right, I'm back outside.
Don't forget the back garden as well, babe.
Charming. Right. Honestly, absolute joke. Give me a break. But to be fair, she's doing a great job in there. Look, I can hear the washing machine on in the background, so she's obviously cleaning up after the kids. It's hard work, you know. She does a great job with those two. But anyway, wow. I think she did pop out and have a look at this. I think she has, anyway. I hope so. I am quite, and I'm looking back at it now, and I am quite impressed with myself. It's definitely better, and it seems a bit more level as well. Yeah, I am happy. Do you know, I can see forward, a nice fence over there, all of this kind of cut away, maybe some nice flowers, some borders around the house maybe. I can see it all kind of coming together. But we've got to tackle this side of it now. She reckons I'm even going to get close to the back garden today. She is having a laugh. Absolute no idea. Anyway, let's see if I can get this beast running. Okay, well it started up first time, lovely. Right, is it going to work first time? Oh, I remember this thing being brilliant. Let's give it a go. Look at that. Right, I'm just going to take out the grass, I think, for a minute. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do in this area, but I would love to be able to have kind of paving down a bit like the father-in-law's got. That would be amazing. I would really like that, but I have no idea what kind of money that's going to be. Now, this has taken away some of these weeds as well, which is brilliant. Just helping me see the sheer amount of rubbish that's lying around everywhere. But it is definitely making a difference, isn't it? It's looking a lot better. I wonder if I can tackle these bushes. I don't think it's going to be up to it. Did it? Oh, this is fantastic. Doesn't make a very good sound when it gets into those bushes, but it is doing it. That is brilliant. Oh, wonderful. See how big this is looking now. Right, well, let's just carry on doing this for a minute, I think. Well, I've got an aching arm now, but we've made some progress. I am actually really happy with this. Definitely. Some of these plants here do look like nice flowers, but I can't be picky at the minute, can I? I just literally need to get rid of whatever I can. Do you know what? I think it might be time for another cup of tea. I've been doing this now for a good hour and a half, and you know, it's quite heavy and it's loud, and the vibrations just go right through your wrist. Honestly, I think I deserve a cup of tea. I must deserve a cup of tea. Right, let's just leave that there. I mean, what a difference. If I imagine myself driving in now, oh, that is just so much better, isn't it? That is just so much better. Do you know, this isn't bad for a day's work. This really isn't bad for a day's work. She better be bloody happy. She's just like her granddad as well. Unpredictable, and not quite there in the head sometimes. Don't tell her I said that. Anyway, it must be time for a cup of tea, surely. If only doing the garden was as easy as playing a computer game. That would be great. I just got to click a few buttons on this game and all the grass disappears. I wish it was that easy. But honestly, it is looking a lot better. It is looking a lot better. And the boss, she's just been out and inspected. I've just seen her go out there. So I'm sure I'll get the verdict at some point soon, but actually I can hear her on the phone. Who's she talking to?
Hey, Dad. Jack's done a great job with the front garden today.
Sounds like she's on the phone to her dad. Let's pop in.
It looks amazing. I just wish we had the money to get some brick paving like yours.
Hey, you alright?
Hey, babe. Just on the phone a mo.
Oh, sorry. Hey. Get him to come up later on and have a look. I'm quite impressed with what I've done. I reckon he'll be quite impressed. Get him to pop up.
Yeah, you should definitely come up later and have a look.
Yeah, good one. Hey. Tell him that he hasn't given us a housewarming present yet either.
No, Jack, I can't say that.
Go on. He won't mind.
Housewarming present? I like the sound of that.
Yeah, good one. Good one. Right, well, if he's coming up shortly, I'm going to go back out and get on with this. I've got a little bit more I can do. I'm going to do up around the chair thing that's up in the top corner there. And there's a bit of rubbish. I might just chuck all that into a pile ready. I'm not going to lie, there's no way I'm getting into that back garden today though, so don't show him that, alright?
Yeah, I know.
Right, I'll see you in a minute.
Okay. Love you.
Right, I reckon if I conveniently keep mentioning that we want this to be nicely paved, a bit like what they've got. Given that they've got loads of money, I mean they have, they've got loads of money, let's be honest. I wonder if we can get a little housewarming present. I mean, it would be great, even if you just gave us a little bit of money towards it, or got us some discount. You obviously know someone who can do it, because this is quite new. Ideal. Ideal. Right, anyway, I need to do this now. If he's popping around later, I want to at least make it look a little bit better. Let's get this up and running. There we go. Right, let's keep going. Oh, took that out. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of showing the rubbish that we've got here, to be honest with you, but hey, at least I'll be able to get to it a bit better. Alright, how long has that tyre been there? How long has that tyre been there? And I mean, I don't know, that mattress, that's got some worrying stains on it, that's for sure. Alright, the sun is starting to come down now. This is going to make this a bit tricky. I might have to pop back in and get my torch as well, actually. Anyway. Let's get up around here. Let's get that shed as well. Yeah, I can't see a great deal anymore. I really can't. Yeah, we might have to... All of these trees around this area does make it quite dark. We might have to trim some trees down as well, you know. But anyway. That is looking better. Okay, let's dump this back over here. Out of the way. I've dragged all of that over. And I've cleared out the back garden actually. Oh, look at the state of all of this. All of this was in the back garden. Now I haven't cut the grass. I kind of got a little bit carried away. And I did do a little bit more. It's one of those things, isn't it? You start strimming and you just kind of... You get carried away and you keep going. But yeah, so I have cleared from what I can gather. I'm sure there'll be a bit more rubbish on the floor once I've started to mow it. But the last thing I want to do is buy a mower. And then end up chopping pieces of metal or wood or something and ruining it straight away. So I'm pretty sure I got it. I cannot see anything left over anyway. Be a nice little garden area this would. Just pop a little fence in somewhere along here. Just to keep the kids nice and safe. Yeah, that's gonna... I really actually enjoy doing this, you know. It's quite therapeutic, all of this gardening work. Yeah. It's not going to be therapeutic doing 50 million tip runs though. I'm not looking forward to that. Now, it's 5:30. Tea is on. Paul and the mother-in-law are due to be here just after tea. So I think I'm pretty much done for the day now, to be honest. And I did bring up my torch though because it's got so dark and I just want to see what I'm actually left with. So I do need to do a little bit more work around here. Oh, these... There is no way these are any good, to be honest. That looks like it's absolutely full to the brim of stuff. And it's not our stuff either. I think I'm going to have to empty it, probably add it to that pile, and just smash the damn thing down. While I've got the tractor here with the bucket, I just need to smash them up. Hit them, smash them up. Maybe I'll buy a new shed. Would be quite handy to have a shed. Yeah. That bench there was stuck to the ground. I really had to yank that, you know. Really had to yank that. Anyway, it's looking pretty good. What's through here? Oh. I didn't know we had any of this as well. Wow. Okay. Amazing. It's very overgrown. Can I open that? Hinges are a bit stiff. Need some WD on those. Oh dear. Wow. Well, there's not a lot going on in there apart from bushes and weeds and things, but I mean, look at that. Amazing. I've never really been one for kind of growing things in a greenhouse. But actually, I mean, that would be interesting. Maybe we could do something in there. Grow some onions for ourselves or something. Maybe some carrots. Nice. I like it. And there's obviously another one. Same again, I suppose. Wow. These hinges don't look as bad. Can I get in? Wow. I'm impressed. I didn't even... I'm going to have to check my deeds, you know. I did not know any of this was here. Small little side area. But what's that? Oh gosh, I can't even get to it. What is that? Wow. God, what am I stood on? This bucket feels a bit wobbly. What is that though? Look at that. Beat up old pickup truck. Let's jump down. Look at that. Wow. Wow. I need to check the deeds. If this is ours, I wonder if we can kind of claim this as being ours as well. What is it? Okay, some sort of Toyota. Nice. Personalised plate as well. It's probably worth more than the car. I like that. Wow, what a find. What a find.